This guy's playing the Scotch game. Let's take on d4. Knight takes d4. I like to delay taking the knight and play bishop to c5 because I'm immediately applying pressure to the knight. And whenever you see them take on c6, don't take back the knight. You could actually play the move queen to f6 because you're threatening a checkmate first. And once you force them to prevent the checkmate, that's when you take the knight and you already have a massive lead in development. So he prevented the mate. Now we take the knight with the d pawn. Very important. He develops his bishop, and yeah, this is the Scotch trap. Moving the bishop loses the rook to queen takes b2 because now his rook is unprotected. Yes, he's able to take my bishop, which he didn't take the bishop. He decided to move the queen instead. And if I take his rook, he takes my bishop. What if I check first? He plays e3. So I'm going to do something called an in-between move. So I'm going to take his bishop before I take his rook. And then once he takes back my bishop, I'm not losing anything. Okay, he didn't take back the bishop. The guy just does not want to lose his rook. But I'm ahead by 4 points. I want to trade pieces off the board. I'm gonna take this knight. If he takes with the queen, he loses the rook, so he has to take with the king. His king and his queen is now on the same line, which is not good. Let me just develop my bishop. I want to castle my king and immediately punish him for doing that. He develops his bishop. Let me develop my knight. I'm ahead by 4 points here, so I do not have an issue trading pieces off the board. He attacks my queen. Let's move the queen out of the way. And I'm also immediately threatening his e4 pawn. So he plays rook to f1 guarding the pawn. His pawn on e4 is actually hanging, and I am able to take this pawn with check, and I'm forcing his king to move. He pulls his king back. I'm trying to set up a checkmate. If I go here, that's a fork. If I go here, that's a check, and he has to put the king here, and I have no mate. So let's just go with the fork here. Hit the queen, hit the rook. So the queen has to move. He moves the queen. Now we grab the rook. That's an entire rook. We're now ahead by 10 points. So ensure to try this Scotch. Well, he resigns. Hit subscribe for more.